All right, DVW fam, so we're in the heart of Ciudad de Mexico right now, right next to the Angel of Independence, and you know how we do. In this video, we're gonna take you all around CDMX and give you guys a grand taco tour, food tour, and show you guys a little bit of what we do and eat here in the city. Let's go. So we're at another premier taqueria in the centro historical called Tacos El Silencio. So let's go inside and see what it's all about. Let's get some tacos in. Let's do it. Look at this, guys, fresh from the grill, the trompo, straight to your table. Gracias, amigo. ¿Puedo grabar, por favor?
Claro,
sí.
Se puede pasar hasta despachar si gusta.
Sí, yeah.
Sacar, tomar la cara.
Sí. So that's where the trompo was, guys. This is where all the meats are, tripas, longaniza. I can smell the meat exuberating from this big pot right here, guys. Smells great. The master right there. Así, con todo.
Tú le pones la salsita.
Okay, muchas gracias. A little touch on everything. All right. I love everything about the Centro Historico in Mexico City. The taco spots on every corner. This is literally a hole in the wall, guys. Literally, look at that. A hole in the wall. This is where the term comes from, y'all. All right, y'all, so this is the real authentic vibes here. There's a lot of families all around. This spot looks great.
Me gusta el picante, está bien picoso.
Sí, muchas gracias.
No se te enchina el pelo.
Oh, okay.
Está más tranquila.
Oh, okay. Muchas gracias. Oh, muchas gracias, amigo. Awesome. So we got the horchata here, fresh. Gotta always have tacos with cerveza, aguas frescas, or horchata. So we got this one right here. Ooh, super milky, creamy. This one's really sweet, dulce. I like that. All right. We got some more toppings right here, some fresh carrots and onions soaked in some sugar water, but it smells sweet, so I'm gonna throw a little bit on there, kind of like carrots and daikon for banh mi's, but this is for tacos. So let's try the pastor first, shall we? Ooh. Wow. There's a little spice coming from there, but the pastor is really juicy, fatty. Has a nice grill flavor. A lot of lean pieces as well. Ooh, that's great. Delicioso. You can taste the grill on there. A little bit of sweetness, a lot of flavor. That's the thing I like about the pastor here. It's a lot of flavor. Ooh, let's try the suadero. One of my favorites. This one is brisket. Love suadero. You really taste the brisket on here. It tastes like American brisket, huge thick pieces, and you really taste the meaty flavor on it, the juices. Like big niblets of meat. That's why I'm cutting it, a huge piece. So this is the real deal, real meat. One of my favorite suaderos so far. Adios. Ooh, it's delicious. And the corn tortillas, nice and thin. These are thin corn tortillas. That's the thing about traditional tacos in Mexico. Always corn tortillas here, most of the time. That suadero is fire. I might have to order another one. That's what they're known for, the suadero, super juicy. I heard great things about this place. I was at Tacos Los Cocudos yesterday, and guys, that place was really well known, had a huge line. This spot, the line is pretty mild, and it is Dia de los Muertos season right now, and I'm surprised why there's not a huge line out of the store, because this suadero is, I would say, better than tacos. Los Cocuyos, not to knock them, tacos, they're great too, but these, I'm about to order another one. You can really taste that brisket, oh my gosh. This is tripas right here, so intestines, another traditional meat. Wow, this is great. Oh my gosh. I could chew on those tripas all day. Super crunchy, pops in your mouth. It doesn't have like that odor bad tripas has. Like, it's really fresh. Definitely some of the best tripas I've had on this trip as well, guys. The meat is well stewed. Oh my goodness. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. BBW score, perfect. Above 10 out of 10. And the prices are amazing. Like around $1 or less than $1 per taco. They should charge way more. So this is the campechano. I don't know if you guys know about this one, but this one is basically like, it's a mix of longaniza and suadero. You know what? I'll try this after I try the purely longaniza, otherwise known as chorizo. So this one has a lot of carrots and daikon on it. Not carrots and daikon. I'm being Vietnamese. That's a little spicy salsa right here. Topping. Ooh, it has some chilies in it. It's really spicy. It's kind of like a spicy salad on top, but it's a contrast with the freshness of all the onions and herbs, and you get the crispy, crunchy meat of the longaniza. Just, again, pops on right when your teeth touches it. Super crispy. Excuse me. This is like an onion and carrot pickled salad with some chilies and spices. Has a little bit of spice, refreshingness. I love pickled veggies. So good. Adds that fermented taste to like your tacos. Kind of like kimchi. So not to get confused, longaniza is sausage. So it's pork sausage, the pastor is, you know, just puerco, pork. All right. That was a good one. Ooh. I can taste that salsa, this one right here. The red one I put on, it's subtle but creeps up on you. It's pretty hot, guys. A lot of spices on it. So gotta wash it down with some horchata. Ooh, this horchata is nice and cold, refreshing, icy, creamy at the same time. It's really good horchata. It's really sweet though. Some people don't like the horchata really sweet. Oh, but it's very good. It almost tastes like it almost tastes like a boba milk tea, guys. But if you guys don't know, horchata uses masa, corn rice drink. Tastes like a really refreshing milk tea with like a twist. I'm Asian, so I gotta compare everything to milk tea, right? Alright, so this is campechano. One of my favorite creations that I found on this store. So it's basically longaniza and suadero. So longaniza gives it that crunchy pop. Suadero is really tender and soft. So contrast, best of both worlds. That does not disappoint. Anything with suadero we had here, it's gonna be a hit. You must get the suadero here. Huge, thick piece of brisket. I've been in Texas before, and it feels like, tastes like the brisket smoked right outside the smoker, but with a Mexican flair, obviously. But guys, this brisket is on point. Wow. The highlight here is definitely the meats, guys. Meat on meat on meat. Real authentic vibe here. Definitely recommend you guys go here if you guys are in Mexico City. Little hole in the wall. That's how you guys do it. You guys get your tacos to go, eat here. Very hospitable, very friendly people. No tourists here, just locals, guys. Locals all around me, so that's how you know it hits. And yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that there's not a huge line for them, because they deserve a huge line, no cap. Los Cocuyos had a huge line when I went there last night. Guys, part of that line definitely needs to be here at Los Silencios. The tacos are delicioso. Salud, familia. DVW familia. Great service, great drinks, great vibes. Locals all around, great tacos. DVW score. Jump from 10 out of 10 in the middle to a 20 out of 10. Love this spot. Alright guys. Needless to say, I killed the rest of those tacos, but salud. My last bite for you guys. Let's one bite this. The pastor. All right, y'all, so on to our next taco spot, our next location, Mexico City. Let's go.
Esta es la pura pierna de pescado.
Sí.
La pura miel de colmena.
Muchas gracias. Guys, love the vibes of Mexico City. I love that you get to pay after. You get to enjoy your meal and pay after. All those tacos were 90 pesos. I tipped them 100 pesos, so basically 90 pesos, like under $5 for delicious ass tacos, guys. That's amazing. All right, guys, on to our next location. So this is the trompo here. Oof. It smells heavenly, guys. I like in Mexico City, all these taquerias, they got the fresh salsas for you, green salsa, pico de gallo, lime at your table, ready to eat. Alright, DVW fam, so this is the real deal Mexican street food experience right here. We are at Taqueria El Greco. We got a taco costilla, which is a beef rib taco. Got some arrachera, which is a steak taco right here. And we got a cerveza, of course, to wash this all down. This is a Victoria. Apparently, this is the beer to get here. It's either this or the Corona. And we got a Donarqui Gringas, which is basically like a, looks like a quesadilla or mulita. There's some cheese in here. And we got it with a Donarqui, which is what they're known for, which is like, apparently it's pork. I thought it was lamb, but it's pork on the spit roast. So it's gonna be super juicy. Can't wait. Let's dig in. This is their specialty, so I'm gonna take a bite of this first. Ooh, that tortilla is nice and fresh. The meat is grilled to perfection, super juicy, fatty. You guys saw the meat on that spit fire. It gets so juicy because as the fire is hitting on the outside, toast the outside, and it's nice and juicy on the inside. A little bit fatty. Ooh, this flames. Flavor of the meat is so good, I don't want to put any sauce on it to ruin it. Ooh, let's try this arrachera right here. So it's another one of their specialties, the steak. You know what, I'm gonna put some fresh green sauce on here for you guys. Guys, this is the real deal right here. The sounds and sights and smells. I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling of Mexican street food right here. We're just right outside of Roma Norte. Actually, we might be in Roma Norte, which is a very, popular neighborhood here in Mexico City. So, bunch of great food spots here. Try it out. Ooh. Green salsa is nice and thick. It's a thick consistency, slightly limey, a little bit spicy. Ooh, this costilla meat, super juicy. Salt here for us if we want it a bit salty, but it's already pretty good. But let's add some flavor into our life. Flames, literally. That was the arrachera, So this is the costilla right here, which is beef rib meat. As you guys can see, there's like a little piece of fat in here, so beef rib is gonna be a little bit fatty. I'm gonna take this one with no salsa first. Taste the meat. Wow. Whoa. Beef is nice and juicy. It kind of just pops in your mouth with all that fat. Ooh, nice and flavored. Fresh handmade tortilla. Ooh, let's put some pico de gallo on this one. Nice fresh tomatoes. Woo. It is fire, guys. Fresh, straight off the grill. Delivered to the table in minutes. This is the real deal street food here in Mexico City, guys. You guys can see this Wednesday night. It's pretty lively. We got a bunch of people walking around, but yeah, guys, we're gonna take a sip of our beer to wash everything down. Cerveza. Salud. Wow, look at that meat in there. See how juicy that meat is? All that cheese lined on the tortilla. So the grand total for this meal, including tip, ended up being 246 pesos. All right, guys, on to our next taqueria. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, just leaving Taqueria El Greco. It was a success. DVW score 9 out of 10. The highlight had to have been that pork on the trompo, the doner key. That was amazing. But yeah, guys, walking the streets of CDMX. So on to our next taco location. Let's go. There's a bunch of taquerias here, but we came here for this spot right here, Taqueria Tlaquepaque, right here on Isabel La Católica Street.
¿Es la 1?
Gracias.
Res, cabeza res.
Cabeza res, sir. Cabeza. Sí, un cabeza. Ooh, it's cabeza right here, head. Okay, carne right here. What kind is this?
Carne res.
Carne res.
¿Te digo que ya no? No, que lo saque. Un café de suadero. Son gringas.
Oh, son gringas.
Gringas. No, ya te... Cobro caro, güero, ¿eh?
Sí.
A ver. Ya, cómprate. No, ahora, mira.
Alright, guys, so I'm at Taqueria Tlaquepaque near the Centro Historical for another spot on our taco tour in CDMX. Spot looks really authentic. It's a pretty popular, I feel, but like there's some taquerias all over this whole area that I'm in, Centro Historical. I saw a taqueria on almost every corner and they were all pretty packed, but I chose this one. I saw the Spitfire trompo on the outside. Looked really tasty, smelled really good, but yeah, I'm getting a similar vibe from most of the taquerias I've been at in CDMX. You know, you just grab the tacos, you don't pay first, you eat, or if you get it to go, then you have to pay, and then you can sit down anywhere and they have those fresh salsas for you at your table so you can eat. Cool. Oh, what's your name, bro?
Spanish.
Oh,
Spanish.
Me llamo. Te llamo?
Christian.
Christian, the homie Christian right here serves us these tacos right here. Say what's up, Christian.
Christian, mucho gusto.
Nice to meet you, mucho gusto. Alright, so the homie Christian right there whipped us up these tacos right here. That's the homie. So yeah, guys, we're gonna try them out. Corn tortillas, of course. So we're gonna try our first one, which is, let's try the pastor, because I got that one first. Right here. Wow. That pastor is so crunchy and crispy. Some pastor might be like, you know, softer, juicier. This one's a crispy type. And you get that pineapple to give it that nice sweetness. Ooh, so crunchy. I'm gonna put some lime on here. Right here. And that piña, the pineapple, just pops in your mouth for a spritz of sweetness. That was a good pastor. Cabeza one right here. I love cabeza. It's one of my favorite tacos. It's head. You know I love head. Let's take a bite. Oh my god. You saw them making the cabeza over there. It was the pinkish meat, and then they put some of the meat oils on here. Guys, this has to be some of the best cabeza I ever tasted. I might have to get another one. It doesn't have any meat odor on it. It's just super fresh, soft. Ooh, that spice is getting me. That's why I love cabeza. It's just so soft, comforting meat. Oh my gosh, I don't even need any salsa in here. Like the meat taste of it, like the broth in the cabeza is just, Nice and salted too. If you want it to be more salty, they have salt for you to add, but to me, that's just a perfect amount. Oof. It's a very comforting bite. Soft tortilla, soft cabeza. That one right there just reminded me why cabeza is one of my favorite taco meats. It's just so fatty and delicious. I might have to order another one. All right, so this is the suadero right here. Wow. Literally, the meat juice just squirted in my mouth when I took a bite of that suadero. Super juicy. Ooh. I think the red meats are the highlight here. I asked that taquero what the carne was, so he said it was like carne de res, so red meat, so they have a bunch of red meat here. I honestly feel that the pastor was great, but I think the money is where the red meats are here, guys. Like I said, I put a little bit of salsa, but the meat is so flavorful and juicy, you don't even need any of the salsa. Tortilla is also nice and bouncy, fresh, chewy. It's not stale at all. All right, last one, tripas, the intestines. These are interesting. These intestines are really soft. Some tripas I've had, they're like crunchy, but these are like stewed tripas. My least favorite one out of all of them, but the meat is still really juicy. But all the flavors in that suadero and that cabeza. I'm about to order a few more, guys. That was fire. I have a bunch of other things here. Alhambras. They have carne asada too. So they have maybe I might try the carne asada. So they have steak items here. They have gringas here, which is basically like quesadilla. Some cheese in the taco. You saw them making it on the outside. So queso fundido too. So tacos aren't the only thing, but yeah, guys, gotta get more red meat. Guys, I was gonna end the video, but the food was so good I had to order more. This is their guanabana drink. This is small, guys. Oh my gosh. Have you guys had guanabana before? It is fire. It's like an exotic fruit, but there's little chunks of that fruit in there. Really sweet, natural sweetness from the fruit. I know what the fruit tastes like. Almost tastes like a banana and a guava mixed in one. It's hard to explain, but it's called guanabana. Maybe that's why it's called a guanabana, guava and banana. I didn't even think of that, but it's fire. A bit milky too, but it's fresh. Really refreshing in this heat walking around. It's actually not that hot in Mexico City right now. It's like 69 degrees, but I'm sweating just walking around eating all this great food. But the carne de res here was so good. The red meat was so good that I had to get another one. So this is a steak taco carne asada. I can smell the steak, you know, the grilled meat just coming out of this taco right when I dropped it down on my table. And take a piece, no salsa. Wow. You taste the Maillard, you know, the crust on every piece, slice of this carne asada right here. Really buttery. Crispy on certain pieces, but I feel like they just cut up a thin piece of steak and just threw it on a tortilla. But this one actually can use some salsa. This one doesn't have too much seasoning. You know, the cabeza was in the meat stew, so you know I got some of the flavoring. But this is just cooked on the grill, so definitely add some salt here too. Salud. Taqueria El Tlaquepaque, DVW score 10 out of 10. The prices are great. It's about like 38 pesos a taco. That's around like $1.75. So great deals, great still, great drinks. The guayabana, amazing. One of my favorite taquerias so far. I was mistaken. 109 pesos for everything I just ate. It's actually, when I said it was 38 pesos per taco, it was 38 pesos per 3 tacos, and I got 5 plus a drink, so everything was 109 pesos. That's about like, that's like $5-6 for the whole meal I had. Crazy still. That's it for this taco tour. I hope you guys loved it, and if you guys want to see more, please like this video, comment down below where we should try and go next. Subscribe for more DVW travel food vlogs. Deuces.